I'm about to do something that if you had asked me some years ago, I would have said, never, ever, 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 ever will I even try it. I'm about to go into a new beginning in my hair journey. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rachel. If it's your first time here, hi, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello and welcome back to the channel. Good to have you here. If you know me well, you know that I love my hair. Yes, not like the love that you cannot do without the hair. No, I just like long hair so that it is going to be easy for me to make, especially outdoor hairstyles on days that I'm not feeling like making my hair. See, I've had my hair from primary six. I'm in my 30s now. I can't remember ever cutting my hair. Even when we had to relocate from the northern part of Nigeria to the eastern part of Nigeria, where as secondary school students, you're expected to cut your hair in most of the schools. One of the major criteria for me to select a school back then was if they were going to allow me make my hair. That's to tell you the kind of relationship I have with my hair. Luckily for me, the school I attended did not even bother themselves. They were cutting their hair, but I don't know. When we returned and we came back, I now found out that that school said they don't even bother. It's up to you to either cut your hair since it's a day school, right? So yes, I started schooling there. That's to tell you the relationship I have with hair. Recently, I wasn't just feeling my hair. Each time I think of going to braid it or do something, I just feel tired. Yes, if you watch my channel, you know I make my hair myself and I make for other people. My main hustle is hair. Like my main side hustle is making hair. I make my own and I make for other people. So you can imagine as a hairdresser, as a hairstylist, I wasn't feeling like making my hair. Even if I think of the side, I just said, you know what? I like the natural curls of my hair. Let me see how my natural hair will look like. It had undergrowth, so I was looking at it. I said, "See, I don't want to relax this hair. I don't even have strength for relaxed. I just want something that's what I'll be touching every time, just to be cooling off this my hair. There's this time or season in your life that sometimes you just want water to be running down your head. Honestly, I feel men are cool-headed most times because when they take shower, they pour water on their head, it just cools it off. So I wanted that, you know. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to go low, 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 low. See, I love hair, but I really wanted shower to be going down my hair. So I decided to say, you know what, I'm going to do one of the hardest things I can ever do. Even putting that scissors through my head, I was not sure. I was not sure. But once the first cut was done, I said, okay, since we are here, let's just do it. So I sectioned my hair into four and I started cutting. I cut it. I said, let me start from the back so that if I change my mind, at least I can just comb it, and when I relax it again, the length will not be too different. My mind did not even allow me to go down, down, down. First of all, I did not know how I will look if I cut it too low. Because of the shape of my face, I wasn't sure that low cut would suit my face at all. I wasn't sure. So I said, let me just start by cutting like short and see how it goes. So I started with the back. Now, if you want to cut your hair, try to section it into four and then start small, small so that you will not miss any line. That way, when you finish, you have an even look. I know women, we talk about hair loss a lot, especially after childbirth. See, I've had four pregnancies, and I can tell you for free that, see, pregnancy does something to your hair. Apart from the fact that I wanted to really see how my natural hair will feel or look, my front hairline was going back. It was just going back, no matter how I avoided hairstyles that will not make my front hair to cut, it was going back. The first pregnancy, my hair was still good, but subsequent ones, I noticed the hair was going back, and I'm like, hey, anyway, it's part of the gift that comes with pregnancy. So if you're pregnant, please try and do what you can do to save your front hair. If not, it will just keep going back. My daughter, shockingly, has my kind of hair. Like when I was younger, I had this full long hair. My daughter, even though she's not up to 10, she has very full and long hair, and she doesn't like making her hair. That's the irony of it. And to think that One of the reasons my mom also relaxed my hair was because I did not like making my hair. Also, it was painful for me. So most times when I'm making her hair and she doesn't want it, I'm like, don't worry. Me too, I did that. Now, one truth about cutting one's hair, which I have realized, is if you don't know how to take care of your hair by yourself, or you don't have hairstylist that is close to you, if you live abroad, this will be a difficult thing for you to do. Because now, when my hair was long, right, I could easily put it up in a ponytail on days where I don't have the time to make the hair, so that, or I would just do cornrows all back and then put my wig, right? But imagine for someone that doesn't know how to make their hair by themselves and rely on somebody to make their hair. Then when such a person cuts their hair short, hair care becomes a nightmare. So you want to consider that before going on this path, okay? Unless you want to go low. If the hair is going to be very short, then you can just put on your wig. Maintaining short hair, I feel, is difficult for me personally compared to when my hair was longer. Okay, so if you want to cut your hair, put that into consideration. I had to start doing research to see the hairstyle that will suit my face. Now, when I'm making hair, I don't just go for any hair because it is fine on other people. I consider my face. I have like oblong face, a bit square face. So I consider, and I have forehead. So anything that will make the forehead pronounced is not the hairstyle I should go for. I should kind of find a way that I'll make it suit my hair. So that's one thing again to consider. If you want to cut your hair short, consider if you want to go low, or if you want to go like high, or the shape. There's this one you can do C curve, or the one where they want the hair at the front to be high and the one at the back will be low. Consider all those things. Consider the shape of your face before cutting your hair. These are the tips and tricks. So I could maneuver all those things because I know how to make my hair, and then I know the shape of my face. I know the style that suits me. From what I have observed, if I go low, then I have to cut my hair in a certain shape. And if I go like in fact, I was even considering going gorimapa, but I know that my husband would just be like, what? What's happen? You don't reach like this. So I have already seen how my hair will look when I do short hair. I did one of that in one of the videos I did down. The Afro wig tutorial that I did, low cut Afro wig tutorial that I did. So that tutorial, that hairstyle, I now saw how my hair would look if I cut it, or how it will suit my face. So that was like a marker for me to know how low I want to go. So, because one thing with hair is if you cut it, you have cut it. So you have to check before cutting it. You have to have like a picture of what you want before going in and cutting it. Okay. So consider all of that before putting scissors or going to the barber shop to cut your hair. I'm even considering putting color like at the tip. I feel it's going to give it a very good um look. I've not done color before. I'm considering that. So one of these days, you might see me say, "Hello guys, come and color my hair with me." I just feel like life we should explore, explore and just try one or two things. I feel variety is the spice of life and we should not get just stuck in one thing. See, I'm not saying I'm starting a natural hair journey. I'm not sure of that. Because the truth is, it takes effort to keep natural hair. And I don't know if I have that energy. However, I'll just say, let's see how it goes. I feel I have beautiful curls and I would like to explore it and see how it's going to fit me or how it's going to fit my routine. One thing with curls and making curls on one's natural hair is they don't last. Okay, so and then you have many products. So if you're on a budget, it's not the kind of hairstyle you want to go for. But I want to try and explore it and see how it goes. See how my hair is looking. It's looking short. From my experience, I think combing short hair is easier than when I was combing my long hair. Maybe because this one it still has water in it. I did not go shorter than this because but I did cut the tip more because I wanted to try a curly hairstyle since I had curly cream. So I ended up cutting more of the tip because it still had relaxer and it wouldn't curl. I ended up cutting it to get the curls. See the hair I got. I hope you guys like this video. See the style I made also. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.